What kind of God are you creating for yourself? What kind of gift are you creating for that God? This is your time. Don't worry about your circumstances. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Don't worry about your situation. That can be transformed just like that. 8 out of 10 millionaires have been financially bankrupt. Changed just like that. What is it that you want? Become clear. Because if you're not clear what you want, you're going to end up someplace else. This is a reckoning to begin to zero in on the next greatest version of yourself. What does that look like for you? Keep thine eyes single and thy whole body will be full of light. This is your time. This is your time. And when you begin to know that and to believe that, doors will open that you did not see. You will attract the people, the resources, the money, everything you need will show up for you. If you commit yourself to do the work, if you stay the course, if you're willing to persist until you succeed, as Og Mandino would say, if you're willing to persevere, if you're willing to step out of line and stop being common. But God said, I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dull by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to live from hand to mouth. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the still calm of utopia. I will never cower before any master, nor bend to any threat. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, and face the world boldly and say, this I have done. You're listening to me because you're uncommon. You are listening to me because you are called to live an uncommon life. A job is what you get paid for. A calling is what you're made for. If it's your calling to transform people's lives, you're needed now. If it's a calling on you to create something that allows you to be your own boss, this message is for you. If there's something in you that says, I'm not going to settle for this. No. I know I've made some mistakes in the past. I've failed in the past. No. No. Have you ever had people who they always want to bring up your past and slap you in the face with it? No. I've made some mistakes. I've made some failures in life, some big blunders. I've been made a fool out of, but I'm not a fool, but I'm not a failure. Those are things that I did. That's behind me now. All I got now is the present. That's the gift, is living in now. If you're called to do something extraordinary with your life, if you're called because there's something in your heart that says, I want to build a legacy. If you are called to influence and give people hope, people who've given up and people who are going through some stuff that you went through and you conquered it, now your example will be their survival guide. I want you to put voice comment section and teach you how to use that story, teach you how to use that voice. I'm going to teach you how to begin to go from where you are now to where you want to go. Teach you how to begin to have a breakthrough life because you need it now. All hands on deck. You are needed now. People need hope. All hands on deck. People need your voice. All hands on deck. People need your story. Yes. Dexter Yeager said something years ago. No guts, no glory. That's real. It takes guts to stand up inside yourself. It takes guts to say, this I will not surrender to. It takes guts to say, this is not the end of the road for me. It takes guts to stand in the shambles of your life and say, I will rebuild all over again. It takes guts when people no longer believe in you and walk away from you and say you're crazy. I've forgotten that so many times. I don't think they're too far wrong. Oh, behave. I'm telling you. Sometimes you got to be out of your mind. I got verification. Let that mind be in you. In order for another mind to be in you, you got to be out of your mind. Can you feel a brother up in here? Up in here. If you're serious, if you're hungry to make a difference, if you don't want to get in line, but you know the power and the value of endorsement, you know the value of proximity, of being close to someone who's done what it is you want to do and still doing it for 51 years. If you know that endorsement brings audience and credibility, if you trust, he said, I'll keep thee in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, not where you are, whose mind is stayed on thee, not what has happened to you, whose mind is stayed on thee, not what you're going through, but trust. This has come to pass. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Shula was right. Put voice in the comment section. You say, wonder what's wrong with him? I'm fired up. That's what's wrong with me. And that's what's right with me. I want, as John Lewis would say, create good trouble in you, in your spirit. Good trouble, knowing that you have a legacy and have an appointment with God. Good trouble to live an impactful life. Good trouble to let your voice and your story be heard. Good trouble to inspire others to stand up and be unified and inspire people to begin to let their voices be heard. Good trouble. It's our time. We're still here. We got some people pulling for us on the other side. Vivian, James Bond, Julian Bond, John Lewis. Oh, good troublesome folks who are saying, come on now, you got this. Come on now. You got this. You got this. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. This is your time. Have greatness in you. Put voice in the comment section if you would like for me to work with you, to teach you how to tell your story, teach you how to transform people individually and collectively, to share with you the process of going from ordinary to living an extraordinary life, because God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things, as you are aware. You have something special. You have greatness in you. Put voice in the comment section. I'm looking just for a few people who are hungry. That's my story, George Wallace would say, and I'm sticking to it. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's Baby Boy. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure, as well as a privilege, with my kid and play hairstyle.